Give Mike Dunleavy credit. He is not done in free agency. People are writing his obituary. News is just breaking from Shams that what? The Golden State Warriors are in serious talks for a sign and trade to acquire Buddy Hield with the 76ers. A three-point sharp shooter, replacing Klay Thompson. We just put out our day 3 free agency video. What happened? Signing, trades, coaches hired. You can check that out right here. Here's a link. And right now the news is breaking. The Warriors may be in for a trade. We thought it was marketing, which still may happen. But right now it's Buddy Hield. Randy Silver, Warriors Digest. If you want to get updated on all the Warriors news around free agency, trades, the draft just happened, Summer League, Olympics, regular season, daily videos, we're here for you. We don't miss a beat in Warriors Digest. So Buddy Hield, what does he bring to the Warriors if he comes? 6'4", 220, 31 years old, out of Oklahoma, first round pick, number 6. If you remember OKC, the Sooners, he was a sharp shooter. Was amazing coming out of Oklahoma. People thought he'd be one of the best three-point shooters ever. Might be a stretch, but in the league, it took him a while to get there, but he's been very good as of late. Started at the Pelicans and then traded to Sacramento, where he became the franchise leader in three-pointers. Then he was traded to Indiana, a part of the Sabonis deal, and last year played with the Sixers. You can see he only started 14 games, played 32 total, had some injuries. In the playoff games, he played a little bit, but just wasn't able to move a lot. Look at his three-point percentage average. Averages above 35% every season. Every season, he's above 35%, which is just unreal to think of. So good. He can be like Klay. Look at this as well. 40% with Indiana, 42%. 43%, 42%, 42% with Sacramento. Dude can shoot threes. Free throw percentages, high 80% as well. He is a big-time three-point shooter and can come in and help this Warriors. This is the projected starting 5 right now. Does he come in and start over Wiggins? Maybe. I don't think so. Again, I think Kuminga is the forward, and you have Trayce Jackson-Davis at center and Draymond at 4. This is what it was provided. But he can come off the bench and be a sharpshooter. He can start games still. It'd be big. Who would, if it's a sign trade, we're getting him, who would we have to potentially give up? Well, it comes up to the salary. This is who Philly has right now. You can see that they probably need another point guard. Maybe another, they don't need a center. Maybe a power forward to help. Could be potentially GP2, but he's not really a ball handler that could help them. Maybe, I would hate to say Brandon because they love Brandon. They want him to start. So I don't think it's Brandon that they would give up. Another guard, Melton, maybe. We just got him. Maybe he could come in and help a little bit. I don't think it's Waters. So it'll be interesting to see who they give up because they really need a backup point guard right now. When we look at his contracts, you may be surprised to see that Hield's made over $100 million in his career. Over $100 million in his career. His last contract was basically, he was making $11 million a year. So you would have to think he's probably in that 8 to 12 range again, something like that. So it would be tough for the Warriors. Again, Looney's making $9 million a year. GP2's or $8 million a year. GP2's around $9 million, but they don't need Looney because, again, who do they have? They got Drummond as a backup, and they drafted Bona at UCLA, who's going to be a stud for them in the future. So they don't really need a center. So it'll be interesting to see who they get. Look at Klay stats. So here's Klay stats the past every year he's been with the Warriors since he was drafted. Look at the very bottom three-point percentage. 38%, 41%, 38% his last 3 years. If we go to Buddy Hield, 38%, 38%, 42%. Klay, again, look at that right there. And you look at free throw, 90, 87, 92, 82, 84, 92. 16 points a game, 12 points a game, 12 points a game, 20, 21, 17. So Klay is getting more. I mean, we should look at the minutes really quick. Klay is getting around 30 minutes a game, while Hield's getting 25-ish. Pretty good for a backup. But what this is showing is he can score like Klay. He's not Klay Thompson, but he has the ability to be a new splash player next to Steph. He can spread the floor, sit in the corner when Steph gets into the basket, kick it out, score. Or pick and roll, drop it off to him, sit on the edge of the three and do something. Also can get to the free throw line. And again, look at this as well. His field goal percentage is in the mid 40s. You think it may be a bit higher for a shooter. And he's getting you almost 3 to 5 rebounds a game from the guard. At 6'4", can guard multiple positions, but I will say Buddy Hield is not known for his defense. He's not known as a good defender. So don't expect him to come in and be a proficient defender. That is not what he will do. Kyle Anderson can help with that. Let's go to the roster. Kyle Anderson can help with that. Waters is known as a pretty good snazzy defender. Same as Melton, GP2. So late game situations, he would be someone coming in to shoot a three to help us out, and then would be a defensive sub most likely. Buddy's playing right now to compete in the Olympics. Bahamas are in the qualifying tournament. He put up 24 points, 6 3-pointers. Aiden, 19 points. Gordon, 16 points. Probably to know all three of them were Bahamian. So it just shows the dude can shoot, can score, and he's doing it at a high level right now. So this would be big if we can get Buddy Hield. But the question, again, it has to be a sign and trade. So who are the Warriors going to give up to get Buddy? We talked about some of the players. Maybe it's draft picks. I definitely don't see Buddy as a first-round pick. No way, Jose. You're not giving up a first-round pick for Buddy Hield. Maybe a couple second-round picks. In the trade for Klay, we got 2 second-round picks. For getting Kyle Anderson, that was a sign and trade from Minnesota. We gave up future second-round picks and some cash to him. Again, when we look at the players, it looks like the Sixers need a point guard. So I don't see him giving up Kevon Looney. Maybe GP2 becomes a casualty because he's a better shooter, but you're losing some defense. But I think maybe Sixers are looking for some draft picks. I really don't know. But like, comment, Warriors fans, do you think this is a good trade, or do you think this is a bad trade? I think this is a good trade. People have been, as I said at the beginning, saying fire Dunleavy. He's been drafting really well last year with TJD and Brandon. This year, getting Post is really big. Quentin Post. Let's go back to this really quick. Getting Post. I don't see our other pick in here, the undrafted, but they think he could be pretty good. We lost Klay, yes. We did not get Paul George. Again, Draymond said it was because the Clippers, not because of the Warriors. We were trying to engage. Clippers had no interest in doing it. CP3 trade waived. Didn't get really anything back. That was part of Jordan Poole trade. Ryan Anderson, good, solid player. Potentially better Hield, 3-point shooter. If we can market in, you've just retooled this team this offseason. You can see that they're really going for guards. I know a lot of Warriors fans, I see this. You don't like this guard. But this organization wants to win by guards and have athletic big men. If we can get some power in the big, I think it will help. And we're going to keep you updated on everything here in Warriors Digest. Do not miss anything. Subscribe so you're part of this on a daily basis. We put out these videos, keeping you up to date. Out.